Today in Albany, a shocking sentencing, a fatal crash, and political shakeups. I'm Dean Bark. Welcome to the City Report with Dean Bark, reporting from Albany, New York. Let's start with this. Tyleek Young, sentenced for horrific hammer attack killing unborn child. Tyleek Young received a 20-year sentence for a brutal hammer attack on his ex-girlfriend. This attack resulted in the death of their unborn son. A tragic event that unfolded over May 15th and 16th, 2025. The child was delivered stillborn 2 days later. Young, who had a history of abuse, attempted to cover up the crime with a story about unknown assailants. This case highlights the severe consequences of domestic violence and the critical need for intervention. And if you think that's all, Young's mother was involved in pressuring the victim to lie. A family affair, but not the kind you want. Young's sentence, while significant, can't undo the irreparable harm done to a family. Now that's worth discussing. Next up, teen admits guilt in fatal Albany barbershop shooting. An 18-year-old man pleaded guilty to first-degree manslaughter for his role in a drive-by shooting that killed Tyrone Staley back in May 2023. This incident involved a stolen Toyota Camry and was allegedly gang-related. A 19-year-old and a 9-year-old boy were also injured in the chaos. This case reminds us just how real virtual conflicts can become, with online disputes escalating into deadly, real-world violence. And here's a surprising twist. The 9-year-old was grazed by a bullet while getting a haircut. A haircut with a side of danger. Gang violence rooted in online feuds is a stark reminder of the digital age's darker side. Let's pivot to the next story. Republicans may have an Anthony Constantino problem. CEO of Sticker Mule has thrown his hat into the congressional race. Known for his flamboyant style and controversial statements, Constantino is shaking up the Republican Party. His campaign includes turkey giveaways and even a Trump-themed rap song. While some GOP members are concerned about his aggressive tactics, Constantino's financial resources and unconventional approach make him a formidable candidate. And in a move that could only be described as unique, he's planning to release a rap album featuring Roger Stone. Well, that's one way to mix business with pleasure. Constantino's style might energize new voters, but it could also risk alienating traditional supporters. Call it like it is. Shifting gears, Troy woman sentenced for fatal crash triggered by seizure. A resident of Troy received a prison sentence for causing a crash that tragically killed Colleen Selkirk. Parker, who has a history of epileptic seizures, admitted to not taking her medication at the time of the accident. Emotional impact statements from Selkirk's family only underscore the gravity of this loss. This case really underscores the importance of medical compliance, especially for drivers. And here's a kicker. Parker was charged with driving while intoxicated while awaiting sentencing. Looks like someone forgot the memo about responsibility. Medical negligence behind the wheel is a stark reminder of the responsibilities tied to driving. And now for something completely different. Saratoga Springs homeless shelter faces closure despite budget approval. The Saratoga Springs City Council approved $400,000 for Rise Housing and Support Services shelter, but the funding is $100,000 less than usual. This means the shelter will only operate through October 2026 without additional funding. It was meant to be a temporary solution, but a permanent facility remains elusive. Despite a tax increase of 4.53%, the shelter faces funding cuts. Now that's an equation that doesn't quite add up. Budget constraints and political decisions continue to challenge efforts to address homelessness. With rising taxes, it's puzzling that essential services like the shelter face cuts. Let's not overcomplicate this. This is Dean Bark signing off from the City Report in Albany. Stay informed and join us again tomorrow.